Hello guys, this is Evan Jenkins, and we're back for part 2 in the Baseball PC Hall of Famer binder. And, before we start, I forgot to mention that there is a version where the E is an I, but I do believe it's on the non-members. This is the member choice, but I do believe that it was on his normal base card, so sorry about that. So let's begin. There's a very nice George Brett All-Star. Love these older Topps cards. They look great. The in-action set, very, very nice. Love the 83 Topps, as I said last time. You know, this photo almost looks like exactly like the same one, but it has different signs in the background. He just happens to do quite the same pose. Very, very nice. You know, one of those reverse backs. I might as well show what the backs look like so you can, because they're not always reverse backs, in case if you all do not know that. It's actually, the text changes in size. See where this one changes, stops right there? It stops over there on there. So it means that the text is actually smaller on one of the versions of cards. Sometimes they don't have swap backs. I love the look of that 91 score. I hope you get more George Bretts. I think I own like 40 something probably. Another one of those members choice, meaning that I still gotta get the original. They were very, very collected back then. This is an insert, I do believe. A little bit off-brand. Well, not off-brand, but a little bit off. We got 1989 Topps big, and they were a pain in the butt because you're seeing it right there. They were big and they did not fit in boxes, kind of like 89 Bauman. Love the 87 Topps sticker. Nice foil. And we got like the championships. Very, very nice card. Here we have some more All-Star. Gary Carter. Had the All-Star little mini set. I think there was a set of 12 cards. Another reverse back. Oh yeah, while I'm here, I might as well mention some version of these cards is a little tiny. See that little tiny dot right there? That's the trademark. Now, on the Mets cards, sometimes there's no trademark there. The same thing happens with Tigers cards and Astros. I think it's Astros, too. But definitely check. Another variation you'll find a lot is on these sticker cards, there's different stickers in the back. And there's about 6 on every single card in the set. So check that. Very nice. Just casual, sitting on top of the luggage box. It's kind of neat. Oh, if you're wondering, this was just Upper Deck decided to do a 2-part series, and instead of having a traded set, they just put, if anyone got traded in the second ever series, that's what happened. This is low number the tie. Another one of those Topps bigs. Now the inserts for this set are kind of weird. They're just like a, instead of having like gold writing or anything, the hologram, I don't have it, but the hologram right there will be gold, so look out for those. Now here we have one of my both biggest collections, Tom Glavine. I just find his cards a lot, seeing that I'm in Georgia. There's Tom Glavine. And in the 1990s, Tom Glavine, John Smoltz, and Greg Maddux. More of these two guys, John Smoltz, Tom Glavine, were the big collectors. So there's a very rare card where you actually see him doing something other than pitching. And you'll see what I mean by that. Or standing there with his glove. Rookie card, factory set version. Got league leaders. Very nice. This is actually a insert card that I'll show you, but in the 1992 Donruss set, they had 8 insert cards, 6 of which being players, and 2 being teams. The new Florida Marlins and the Colorado Rockies. You can see here it's like BC4. Another early insert kind of thing going on there. Of course, they had Diamond Kings at the time. In 1991 Donruss, they had autographs numbered 101. So your chances of pulling those were mythical. By that, I mean you'd probably have to buy a million wax boxes and you might have a chance. This is when baseball cards just begin to lose my interest just whenever later on. They get kind of ugly looking. In 1993, Topps, they actually, Members' Choice was actually a different card in the set, so that was a bit of a bummer. Collectability, it kind of lost some of its taste, I guess. Tiny Hotshot, that's him as a kid. That's pretty cool. Love the 1994 Studio. Those are just great looking cards. At least I think it's 1994 Studio. Oh, sorry. See there? Hologram. Nice. Topps. Another post-serial card. These were like, Ridic Fun Pack cards. And that Frank Thomas I showed you guys earlier was part of the same set. Now we're into Dennis Eck. So I call him Eck, or you can say his whole name, but I'm going to show you what I mean by those variations in just a second. There's a 78, that's like his 3rd year. Here I'm going to show you. Here we have, let's see if I can get it to focus. But it says, it won't focus, but one version has lettering. You see the 2 little dots sticking up? One of them does not. And then there's this line of sentence right here, which will have a period and non-period. It equals 4 different variations. So it's crazy. Another one of those mailing cards. Very, very nice. Another insert. Most valuable player. Do you believe that Dennis Eckersley is like one of the top 10 greatest pitchers of all time? It's kind of sad that he's underrated. It seems like the only 2 pitchers that are even known around here are Nolan Ryan and Tom Glavine. And John Smoltz, of course, but oops, I'm not showing those. There's Eck. And just a couple more up there. Nothing too fancy. Now we're into old Eddie Murray. Well, he's not really old, I just say that, but Eddie was not very happy. And we know why. At least I think I know why. Because it was 84 All-Star card. Right there. He's single. Poor Eddie. Here, wait. There we go. Poor Eddie. So that's kind of a bummer. Got like the sports flicks. Show you how they work. If you've never seen one. But, see that? Yeah. Very, very nice. It's kind of sad those went out of style. But by 94, they weren't that great looking. Just a different thing. And here we have an 88 Topps Air. As you can see here. This version has that black box right there. This version does not. And I can actually tell which one of these came from a wax pack. I'll show you just in a second. Alright, the way you can tell is The cardboard, you can see it's like a darker quality. And in person, it looks cheaperly made. This is a wax. This is a rack. You see that it's much more clear. It's hard to catch, but you see it's a lighter shade. That one's more darker. It's really easy to put on in person. One of these days, you guys see what I mean. Captain Crunch with an unhappy Eddie Murray. Very nice. I own a ton of Eddie Murray. Diamond Kings insert. We only got like 4 of these out of 36 packs. Now they're about a nickel a piece, so don't worry. That's Topps winners, in case if you do not know what these are. They'd have scratch-off things instead of a pack of Topps cards, and if you got it right, you'd be sent 10 cards inside a cello pack that were Topps winners. It's not like Topps Black Gold where you knew what kind of cards you were getting. Just point out cards as see them. It's an insert for a 1993 Leaf, or 92. I might be mistaken. Love the 88 All-Star look. It just brings back, like, it almost looks like it's from the 50s. If it just had a bit of a 50s patina to it, I honestly would think it'd be a 50s card. It just looks awesome. Like, would you rather have that or that? I mean, it's like, yeah. It's like night and day. Get some Ozzie Smiths. Some people say it's like the Smith part, like Smith or Smith, so I'm not too sure about that. Like I said, there's the versions where they have the incorrect back on all the All-Stars. Not on these ones. There's no All-Star backs these ones, as far as I know, but there are like this kind of back to that one. Just in case if I said it wrong in my last video. So very, very nice. It's just a bunch of Ozzie Smiths. So, these were not inserts, these were just the basic set, but they sure looked like it. Can't catch the dang hollow, but it does say his name. There's a boogersome thing about the hollows. Time for me to talk about these, just in a second. Alright. Topps Kids 1992 has a variation on every single card in the set. Not on the front, not in the name, not on the logo, but right here, get that good right there. See, I have one little tiny dot by the Topps logo there. There's versions where there's 2 of those dots. So it's a lot like another card I'm about to show you. No, not like that, but these kind of cards will have 1 and 2 dots. But I might as well show you the printing cardboard in case if any of you guys are like, what? There's different kind of cardboards that I mentioned in the last video. I'll show you what that means. As you can see here, we have 2 of the exact same card. At least to the human eye. One of them has a finish of gloss, but you can't see, but the most easiest way to see the difference is, see that? The one with gloss is the white one, and the one without is this darker brown, cheaper, much, much cheaper gloss. I mean, cardstock, so. Very cool Dream Team, but, so that's it. And at the end, I just kind of threw these in because I was running out of pages, so we're going to have to go double. Love that All-Star card, 89 Topps. No, it's nothing. Some Wade Boggs. You gotta hurry up, finish it. We're part of a, I forgot what it was called, but I have to hurry up and get this all done. Sorry. So I'm going over time. It's a Sparky Kyle. And 2 Wade Boggs. So this was it. I'll see you guys later, and bye.